Hey, Sora, have you ever heard of Zatoichi?
Of course, Ryu. Zatoichi is that blind swordsman who travels around Japan, using his insane sword skills to fight off bad guys in historical dramas. Speaking of blind swordsmen, there's also that insanely strong one from the manga, Shigurui, Irako Seigen. But let's be real, being blind is a major handicap for a swordsman. Even if both of them are fictional, their strength is totally overpowered.
Actually, there was a real blind swordsman who was just as overpowered as them. And he's said to be the inspiration for both Zatoichi and Irako Seigen.
No way. Someone that strong actually existed?
Yep, that legendary swordsman was Toda Seigen. Today, I'm going to tell you all about his incredible story.
So, who was Toda Seigen? What was he like?
Toda Seigen was an amazing swordsman who, despite losing his sight, became famous as a master of the blade. He's often credited as the inspiration behind both the movie character Zatoichi and the manga character from Shigurui.
It's hard to believe that someone could still be a top swordsman without their sight.
When he was younger, he went by the name Goro Uzaemon, and served under the Asakura clan. He was already a master swordsman. But even after he lost his sight at age 30, his skills didn't fade. In fact, it's said that he became even more legendary after going blind.
Normally, losing your sight would be the end of any swordsman's career. Did he have some special technique or something?
Exactly. The style he used was called Toda Ryu. Ryu means a style of martial arts or swordsmanship. That was an evolution of his grandfather's style, Chujo Ryu. The cool thing about Toda Ryu is that it focuses on fighting with shorter swords.
Wait, Toda Ryu? Isn't that the martial arts style from the manga, Kenkashoubai? The one used by the main character, Satojube?
That's right. In Kenkashoubai, Toda Ryu makes an appearance. And Satojube learns it from his master, Iria Bungaku. Todaryu became known for its expertise in short sword techniques. And later, it also put a lot of focus on unarmed combat. In the manga, you can see techniques like Kongo and Kozan that are from this style.
Wow, I had no idea that Toda Ryu was based on a real sword style. It's cool to see how reality and fiction overlap like that. So, did Toda Seigen have any famous students?
Oh, definitely. The most famous one is probably Sasaki Kojiro, another legendary swordsman, though there's no solid proof that Seigen was Kojira's master. Interestingly, while Kojiro used a super long sword called Monohoshizao, Seigen fought with shorter blades. It makes you wonder what kind of unique lessons he might have passed down.
That's so interesting. A master and disciple with totally different fighting styles. Did Seigen have any other students?
Yep. Another famous one is Itoi Tousai. We actually covered his story in another video, so you can check the link in the description for that.
Are there any famous stories or duels that show how amazing Seigen was?
Oh, for sure. One of the most famous stories is from when he moved to Echizen. His opponent was a swordsman named Umezu, who had mastered a style called Shinto Ryu. While Umezu came at him with a wooden sword, Seigen picked up a single firewood stick. It was just a simple branch with some bark wrapped around it.
Firewood? You can't be serious. How could he even think of fighting a real swordsman with that?
Crazy, right? But Seigen knew exactly what he was doing. By choosing such a ridiculous weapon, he threw Umezu off his game. Umezu got angry, rushed at him in a fit of rage. But Seigen stayed calm and landed 3 consecutive strikes on him.
3 strikes. And he did that without being able to see. That's incredible.
In the end, Seigen completely defeated Umezu. Even Saito Yoshitatsu, a powerful lord, was so impressed that he wanted to reward Seigen. But Seigen turned down the reward, saying, "The true essence of swordsmanship is to avoid conflict." How cool is that?
Wow, that's deep. So how did Toda Seigen's life end?
In his later years, Seigen continued teaching swordsmanship to many disciples. The site of his old dojo and his grave are actually famous spots in Fukui Prefecture, attracting visitors even today.
So, not only did he make a name for himself as a blind swordsman, but he also influenced future generations of warriors. His life wasn't just about strength, but also about mental and spiritual fortitude.
Absolutely. We'll keep sharing more cool trivia about Japan. So stay tuned.
Alright, see you in the next video.
And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.